Alrighty, good evening, folks. So I'm going to take last night's lesson that I did a G minor pentatonic, and we just added in an E note. Tonight we're going to add also into it, keep that E note in it, and now we're going to add an A note to it also. Okay, so I was going to play the 335, but I think I'll just play the Les Paul for now. I was playing this last night after the video, playing jazz style stuff with the tone knobs turned quite a ways down and doing jazz flavored on clean. But I'm going to kind of keep this on a rock kind of flavor. I don't know if this, oh, this ain't tuned. I should have done this before starting this. 10:09. Last night, you know, I handle them, I put them in the case, wipe them down, and up in here, and then the tuners get moved, and then I just went and grabbed the case and took it back out. Alright, so that's a little bit sharp. Turn the tone down. Let's put it on nasty. So that's your Dorian flavor we're going to add in. So last night we did that. We added in just that one note, and then you start hearing, you know, something cool. And you can, you know, find all the places that is. Take your G minor pentatonic. Right there, I just added in that E note, and it just, you know, gives you so much more. Here's your pentatonic. Now adding that E. Going to just add in an A note to that, and it's going to become G Dorian. So now we've got going to have two more blocks than we started with. We started with just the G minor pentatonic, which is 5 notes. So we had a block here, here, and then they repeat what we started here. But now that we've added in an E note and an A note, we could actually start down at the bottom and play, start with the E note. And if you stay, you know, just with adding those notes, you hear that Dorian flavor. And you learn, you know, just look, find everywhere it is. You know, again, last night we started with just the G minor pentatonic. Now we've added, last night we added the E note, and we took all the blocks, and whenever there was an E note in reach, you know, we played it. Oh, wait a minute, what am I doing? G. Right? Now again, we added the A note to it. So we can do, now we have a G, an A B flat, a C, a D, an E, and an F. That's all the notes we have. So if you find everywhere those notes are, we got an A here, so that means I could start here, and then an A, a B flat, a C, a D, E, and an F, and a G, and then A, B flat, and repeats itself. And so on. So now we could start at the B flat note, and again, anything in reach of these 4 frets of those notes, we got a B flat, we got a C, a D, here's an E, there's an F, there's a G, there's an A, a B flat, and so on up. So God, I should warm up before I do a video. And then the next step up, you start with a C, and again, C, D, an E, an F, a G, an A B flat, and a C. Then the next one up, starting with a D, you got a D, an E, an F, a G, an A B flat, a C, and then again, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. So this all started with the G minor pentatonic. Now it's turned into G dorian, and all the same notes of that is your F major, pure F major, your G dorian, A Phrygian if you start with the A note, B flat Lydian, C mixolydian, D natural minor, and then E locrine. All those modal names are all just in those 7 notes. So when you're at the G and you play those notes, or if we start at F, you're going to hear F major. We're going to play them same notes, but just starting with the G note, and you're going to hear G dorian if you go G to G. If we start at the A note, we're still playing the same notes we played before, but we're starting with the next note up. You'll hear that A Phrygian flavor. Then the next one up, that's your Lydian, B flat Lydian. Again, all that I'm talking about is just the same 7 notes. There's only 7 notes involved in all of this. You hear a lot of power ballad stuff's got that Lydian vibe to it. One up would be starting with the C note. It's C mixolydian. Okay, and again, it's all the same notes we started with. And this all started with a G minor pentatonic and turned into G dorian, which comes out of the key of F major. So then when you start with the D note and you play up to the D, it's D natural minor. And then your diminished flavor or locrine, you'd start at the E note. And then to your F major. So there you go. All that is what we started with last night with just this. And we decided to just add in one note, the E note last night. So if I was just, you know, focusing on that, if you had a chord progression that was kind of like, you know, see, so now I sat down in 2012 and sat down and spent time getting these blocks down, listening to what they sound like, and then the creativity just goes through the roof just from listening to what they sound like. And then if I decide to create a chord progression of some sort, you know, from a specific key, total understanding that's coming from the key of F major. I'm using a D minor in there, B flat, and so I can go in all them blocks and create melodies. Like the easiest thing for me is creating melodies, because I've played these things and added that one more note, found that on the whole fretboard, then added in another note the next day, and worked that same thing on the whole fretboard, and then I'm listening to what they sound like. And then, you know, there you go. Creativity will go through the roof. I hope I didn't go over 15 minutes. Have a good evening, folks.